All right, hi everyone. So here, um, hi everyone. I wanted to talk about the recent fire at the this hotel in Dubai on New Year's Eve. This article from the BBC reads: Dubai seeks cause of massive hotel fire at New Year. And this building here, the address, downtown Dubai. It was caught on fire, apparently due to fireworks. But the surprising part of this story is that it took the firefighters 20 hours for them to completely extinguish the fire. An eyewitness says that there were small isolated fires that were still burning inside the building. Um, Let's look at some actual footage of the fire so you can see for yourself. Um, so you can see that the fire went escalated on the exterior of the building, and it wasn't a small fire by any means. This is towards the beginning as it slowly caught on fire. Later on, it escalated as it went upward and toward ruining the facade of the building. So the important point of this all is that after 20 hours of burning, the building still stands. It didn't lean or collapse or do anything like that. So why is this important? Because on 9/11, 2001, Building 7 burned approximately 9 hours from around the first strike of the planes, or the first explosions at the World Trade Center, toward its later on when it collapsed on its footprint. However, the problem with this is that the National Institute of Standards and Technology, they released a report saying that the Building 7 did not fall in free fall speed. However, it actually it did if you look at the actual footage. Let me look for this now. So here's Building 7 on 9/11, and it just collapsed on itself. It didn't get hit by a plane or anything. It just went down. Apparently due to just fire. But notice all the clouds what they call pyroclastic clouds from the explosions of detonation within inside the building. Those pyroclastic clouds show what really happened. It was a controlled demolition. And if it was a controlled demolition, that means that beforehand there had to be some planning of how to add explosives inside the building, and what to, you know, do in such a case of when to actually destroy the building. But 9/11, after several hours of burning, keep in mind, but not as nearly as the hotel in Dubai that burned for 20 hours. This only burned for at most 9 hours. But you see the big difference, and yeah, it just brings up more evidence that what happened on 9/11 was a controlled demolition. So if all of this was a controlled demolition, then what proof is there? That would be a logical question to ask, and we have footage of the BBC, which reported the collapse of the building twice before it actually happened. As you can see here.
Now, more on the latest building collapse in New York. You might have heard a few moments ago talking about the Salomon Brothers building collapsing, and indeed it has. Apparently that's only a few hundred yards away from where the World Trade Center towers were, and it seems that this was not a result of a new attack. It was because the building had been weakened during this morning's attack. We'll probably find out more now about that from our correspondent Jane Stanley. Jane, what more can you tell us about the Salomon Brothers building and its collapse?
Well, only really what you already know. The details are very, very sketchy. There's almost a sense downtown in New York, behind me, down by the World Trade Centers, of just an area completely closed off as the rescue workers try to do their job. But this isn't the first building that has suffered as a result. We know that part of the Marriott Hotel next to the World Trade Center also collapsed as a result of this huge amount of falling debris from 110 floors of the two twin towers of the World Trade Center. As
So
you can see behind me, the
notice
Trade Center appears to be still
this is
burning.
building 7 here, and it's still up while she's speaking.
Clouds of smoke and ash, and we know that behind that